Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're still at Flibs and we walked by this absolute showstopper, Aquila 47 Molokai here, and we're lucky enough to run into Elaine Ross from Aquila, who offered to walk us through this incredible 47-footer, buddy. Quad 450R Mercury Racing Outboards. This thing is a machine.
Yes, it is. Yeah, so you're looking at hull number 1 global debut for the Aquila 47 Molokai. So it's new to our offshore fishing segment. So preceding this was our 28-footer. We had a center console and a cuddy version, and we used that to kind of test and come up with 47 Molokai.
I say the test worked out pretty well,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, it did. So what works, what didn't work, what customers are looking for. So what we've done is, first and foremost, made a fishing boat, but we've incorporated the luxury side. And so we're in a slightly different lane where we want to be able to satisfy, if you want to go tuna fishing or tournament fishing, you can certainly do that on board this boat because she is built for fishing. But the second aspect is the luxury, keeping your friends and family happy. So she's got a full-size cabin down below, queen berth, and a full-size wet head.
Yeah. Well, let's climb on board here, Elaine, and take a peek around this incredible vessel. Side doors, both sides here. Twin live wells, right?
Yep.
What kind of capacity we have there?
42.5 gallons each. So
And
85 gallons.
You were saying these can be optioned as tuna tubes?
Yeah, so this owner has gone with the standard outboard lockers just to throw lines in and rubbish or whatnot. But if you go with the tournament gold package, then you can upgrade these to tuna tubes.
Yeah. What kind of speeds you getting out of the quad 450R?
So we just had it at Lake X with Mercury for testing, and they wide open throttle. They hit 72 miles per hour, cruising anywhere from 45 to 55. Yep. And you have about a 750 mile, just over 750 mile range at cruise speed.
Yeah. Incredible hole shot too with those 450Rs, and then you've got an access ladder.
Yeah,
in here too.
So we got a really nice dive ladder in here. Slides all the way out and then drops down. So set up for spear fishing, diving, fishing, obviously.
Pretty much anything on the saltwater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fish holes down below. What do we got right here, Elaine?
So this is going to be our mechanical locker for our battery start engines, and then just additional cavity space. So if you wanted to put in a dive compressor and a rack system, then certainly use that space.
And this.
And then this one, so we've compartmentalized. So the starboard side has your electrical, your port side, which you're looking at now, is all of your plumbing runs. And your pumps for the hooker sea chest system to feed all of your live wells and your tuna tubes, and the air conditioning.
They just redesigned this, right, where the pumps are on the outside.
Correct.
So you have to pop that hatch to get into them.
Yep. So you got 3 pumps. You have a primary and then a redundant secondary. If you're running the tuna tubes, you're obviously going to probably be running both pumps, and then you've got a third backup pump.
Yeah.
So you're always going to have that water flow. The other nice thing, just going back to the engines, is we have a 1,048-gallon fuel tank on board, so a massive tank. You also have selector valves, so you can actually determine which engine or engines you want to run off of which tank. Or you can combine and run off of both. So if you do have an issue with one tank or with a set of engines, you can actually switch them
swap
over.
tanks.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're always able to get going again.
Yeah. We've got transom seats here, I see. And these fold down.
Yep. They just
really
pull down.
easy here, both sides. Rocket launchers up top. Seating
underneath
everywhere.
here you've got
more
cooler
storage
space.
Yeah. Nice. And then we'll have the additional unit back here, MFD here, so all the guests that are fishing can see what's going on.
Yep.
You know, everybody wants to see what you're seeing up there.
That's right. Tackle storage here. And then on your starboard side, that pulls up and turns into a nice big bait station. Or,
workstation here.
Yep, good workstation.
And then you've got electric reel ports.
Correct. Yep, 2 in the aft
Starboard
and 2 in the
port.
bow. Forward of that, you've got raw water on the wash down on the starboard, and on the port, you've got fresh water wash down. In the transom, you also have a variable temperature shower. So, all right, so just here we got a fridge, wash downs, and then nice under the hardtop. Your hardtop's carbon fiber. Your support posts are all carbon composite. And then inside, underneath the hardtop, you've got seating for 7, 3 primary seats for the captains, co-captains, and then 4 across the back. But they are stadium seating, so the back row is a little bit higher than your front row, so everyone has a really nice line of sight.
You got a nice view up here.
Yeah.
You can see
very
over
nice.
everybody in front of you.
Exactly, and the
Like that
windshield protects the console area very well, so you can literally have a conversation in here at 60 miles an hour at slightly higher than regular talking voice. So,
Spectacular.
yeah.
Slide into the helm station here.
You have air conditioning also, exterior air conditioning for when it's hot, or heat if you're in cold. This version has got 2 24-inch MFDs in here. You can swap that out and do 3 19-inch MFDs, just depending how you want to set it up for fishing or pleasure.
Fully integrated. Your Mercury data here. Of course, the engines aren't on, but
correct.
All integrated into the MFDs.
Yeah, the brains of the boat is the C-zone system, but then everything ties through your MFDs also, so you have redundancy there. And then we've got our tactile buttons, which is a third redundancy in case you have reciprocal problems that you're trying to resolve.
Lean here. Merc next gen controls, skyhook, joystick there. Really comfortable spot to drive right here. Adjustable wheel, stereo control, VHF, your lighting.
Yeah, and
Right
on
here.
the left is the 3 pumps for your hooker sea chest.
There.
So it's all variable speed. So depending what bait you have, you can pump it up or ramp it down.
I can just imagine cruising along at 65 miles an hour in this bad boy.
It's comfy.
Yeah.
And she runs phenomenal too. So she's got a double-stepped hull, very efficient. So with the 600s, which is standard version, dual 600s, your range is going to be over 800 miles, so which is pretty significant.
Yeah. Trips to the Bahamas are an option
easy
at that
from
point.
here. Yeah.
Slide up to the bow here.
So underneath here, we've got our first fish locker, and then forward of that, we've got another really long one that goes forward. So you have about 10 feet in there.
Yeah.
And we've made them not super deep because if you are going fishing, you don't want to have them too deep. It's just going to take more ice. So we keep them relatively shallow so that you can manage your ice more effectively.
Yeah. Door access to the head space right here.
Correct. So this is our second entrance, and this goes. We've got a pantograph door, and that takes you down into your head and your cabin space.
Yeah, we'll slide around the other side and into the cabin space, but show that access to the head there. Like that. 3 big loungers.
Yep, 3 lounges, storage underneath, organized storage. On your port and starboard side, it's additional cooler space, insulated cooler space. So just on the outside, they open up. So we've obviously been running sea trials, so they're stacked full of life jackets.
Oh yeah,
so.
yeah. Love it. More seating forward, and then it looks like you could pull these cushions off actually and make this a casting
Yep.
deck, right?
So if you are fishing and you're not needing these cushions, which we take them off when we go fishing, store them down below. You've got additional fender storage, 2 lockers in there.
Look how deep that is. Yeah, plenty of room in there for all your fenders. And a great casting platform.
And then forward of that is your ground tackle and another freshwater washdown for your ground tackle.
It's incredible, man. You guys did a great job laying all this out.
Thank you. Yeah, they've really thought of everything on here, so it's hard to find stuff to pick apart.
We'll slide these cushions back on.
Side, I believe.
There we go.
Yeah, we got a 6-foot array on top, so if you're spotting birds fishing, that radar will certainly pick it up. Forward of that, you've got your FLIR camera, Razor spotlight. Below that, underneath the hardtop, you've got Raymarine's augmented reality camera. And then more speakers, windshield wiper, and really great setup.
Yeah.
So, and then to the outboard sides of the hardtop, you've got 18-foot Gemlux outriggers, carbon fiber. So get you a nice spread when you're fishing.
Spectacular. Slide down into the cabin space here, which looks pretty spacious. I'm 6'6". You can see the headroom in here all the way forward. Plenty of headroom. Nice comfortable bed here for 2. luxurious space in here. Also access to your head on the other side of the boat, TV, everything you need in here to be comfortable on those weekend trips. Then right in this locker space here is all your electrical panels, your NEMA 2000, networking, buses, easy access. Yeah, beautiful space.
As you're moving back towards the aft, so you've got integrated steps leading up to the hardtop, but she's been structurally built already, so if you wanted to add a tuna tower or a version of a tuna tower, the support structure is already there, all your conduit runs, everything's there. So it's up to the client or the owner to decide what sort of tower they want to put on.
Yeah. That's the 47 Molokai from Aquila. Thanks for stopping by. This is just an absolute jaw dropper here at Flibs. Thanks for taking the time,
Thank you
Elaine.
for coming
Appreciate
aboard.
it, buddy. Hit that subscribe button. We'll catch you next time.